नाव मैच नहीं है टूर्नामेंट का भी बस
नहीं मुनि कुमार देरो कट
ये फ्लॉप नहीं हुई
अरे इसका पाया इसने ना को ना देखो भाई
इसलिए डबल है
Hello, good morning everyone and welcome to the live streaming of One Champion Cricket. First one down for scoring Willows after they are being put into bat first by OCC. OCC won the coin toss and they have opted to ball first and they have drawn the first blood. It's Dheeraj who has departed for naught. Hold out into the deep, looking for the big shot. Fielder there in the deep, stationed for that sort of shot, and he falls into the trap. First one down for scoring Willows inside the very first over. Dheeraj departs for naught. OCC off the mark. 1 for 1 inside the very first over. This is One Champion Plate, Season 31, played at One Champion Cricket Ground 2. OCC is up against the scoring Willows. Coin toss fell in favor of OCC. They have opted to ball first. It's the first match of the day. New man in is Rahul Yadav. Right-hander batter Rahul Yadav in early at number 1. At number 3, Dhiru departed for naught. Pratik Raj to open the bowling for OCC. Left arm pacer. This time drifts one down the leg. Keeper. That ball doesn't carry all the way to the wicket keeper. Wide +1 all in on 2 runs for scoring Willows. That will help. Score moves to 3. 55 matches for Pratik. 59 wickets, economy 6.72, best figures of 6 for 23. Left arm medium pacer coming over the wicket. He's a tall lad. He's got long off and deep fine leg. This time driven on the up. No chance for the extra cover fielder to cut that off. That ball raised across the surface very quickly in between point and cover point. There was a very little gap there, but he has placed it to the perfection. Good looking shot from Munikumar to get himself off the mark. 4 of 2 deliveries for Munikumar. Strike rate 200. That ball was full and was there to be driven. Last ball of the over. This time the bowler going into the surface. Batter just pulling it all along the carpet. Fielder there in the short square leg region. So it will only be a single to close out the first. Scoring Willows after being put into bat first are 8 for the loss of 1 wicket. Pawan to share the new ball with Pratik. Right arm medium pacer. Pawan. Balls with a very short run up. Hurries the batter. 164 matches for Pawan. 123 wickets. Economy 7.65. Best figures of 4 for 23. This time the ball holding in the surface. Batter was through the shot early. Kick speed in. This is good from Pawan so far. Only concede single. Back to back dot deliveries. Pawan to Rahul. Sweeper cover. And long off. Outside the circle. 2 fielders. This time on the pads. Huge appeal but denied by the umpire. Rightfully, as it was drifting down the leg. For the first time in this over, Pawan attacking the stumps. Batter just tries to play it in the leg side. Gets speed in. Hint of in swing there for Pawan on that occasion. Beats the batter. This time full. Rahul Yadav trying to go downtown and completely plays down the wrong line and he has to depart. Off stump. Goes back. Second one down for scoring Willow inside the power play. Latest casualty. Rahul Yadav departs for naught. 4 balls he faced. Failed to open his account and he has to walk back. OCC struck for the second time in the very match inside the 2 overs. Pawan now with the wicket. Both the bowlers straight away into the wicket columns in the very first over. 9 for 2 so far, scoring Willow inside 2 over, 1.5 overs. Current rate 4.91, projected score says 98. Excellent change up there by Pravan. Going full. He had his length short of good. Throughout the over, for the first time he goes full. Batter just completely playing down the wrong line and missing a very straight one. Last ball of the over coming up. This time it's a length delivery. Batter on the pull. The length was not there. Ball just missing his stumps. Just over the stumps. That was excellent first up delivery by Pawan. Hitting the length. He is a tall lad. Gets some extra bounce on that occasion. Hence beats the stump. With that 2 overs have been completed, the scoring below score moves to 9 for the loss of 2 wickets. Raj to continue, starts off with a beauty. That ball leaving the right hander after pitching. Once again, short of good length there from Pratik Raj. 1.1 over, 7 for 1 for him so far. He's getting the shape to shape the ball away from the right hander. This is excellent from both the bowlers. They are mixing their lengths. Once again, this time attacking the rib cage of the batter. Equally well played by the batter, just clipping it away in the square leg region for a single. Aditya now back on strike, who's the new batter who joins Muni. Scoring Willows. Need a partnership here. They are 2 down early into the innings. This time the batter pulls. Good fielding there by mid-off. So it will only be a single. Once again, it's just short of good length. This time full driven on the up. Fielder there in the sweeper cover region. Once again, it will only be a single. Score moves to 12. 3 runs coming of this over so far. It's a good one from Pratik Raj. Once again, it's a short ball. We have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, wide given. That ball was way outside of stump. Went away with the angle. Tried to surprise the batter with a bumper, but that was a misdirected one. This time hurrying the batter. Taking the glove and ball moves to fine leg fielder who is very fine for that sort of shots. This is excellent field placement. Long on and sweeper cover in play outside the circle for Pratik Raj. Last ball of the over. It's a slower one. Upish. But in between. Ball moves to the sweeper cover region fielder. So it will only be a single. This is excellent changeup. Drawing the batter into the drive. That ball was in the air for a while. Fortunate for the batter that it doesn't carry to the fielder. In fact, it goes in between both the fielders. With that 3 overs done and dusted, scoring Willows 14 for 2.
14.
Pawan to continue. After excellent first over, he starts off with a dot. So far 1.1 overs, 1 for 1 for Pawan. Sweeper cover now moves inside the circle and long on drops back. Mid on drops back. Long on, both outside the circle now for Pawan. This time it's been guided away in the third man region for a single. This is good from Aditya. Once again the field changes. Long on now inside. Sweeper cover now once again drops back for Money, who's 8 of 7 deliveries, who looked aggressive and looked very fluent in the cover region. That is the reason why they have got the sweeper cover for Muni. This time it was wide. Batter going for the drive. Slight misfield there by the wicket keeper as the ball doesn't carry all the way. By signal by the umpire. Should have been dot one. Single conceded. Score moves to 16 for the loss of 2 wickets. This time it's full on the stumps. Aditya just defending it on the front foot. Straight to the cover point fielder. Sweeper cover stays inside the circle for Aditya, whereas for Muni it is out. Long on, long off. Both deep now for Aditya. It's a slow one, full on the pads, but denied by the umpire as it was going way down the leg. No fine leg there. Anything on the ball, that ball would have raced for a boundary. Batter there missing the scoring opportunity. It's a dot ball. 2 runs coming so far of this over. Last ball. Pawan to Aditya. Cut away. Short third does well, so it will only be a single to close out the 4th over and a successful one for the bowling team. Scoring Willows 17 for the loss of 2 wickets in first 4. First change in the bowling attack. Ramakrishna now. Outside edge. Ball just in between short third and gully region, and it's raised away into the boundary skirtings. Excellent first off delivery from Ramakrishna. Drawing the batter on the front foot. Getting the outside edge. Luck not favoring him as the ball flies in between gully and short third. Fortunate runs for batter, but he'll take it. Aditya gets a first boundary for himself. He moves to 8. Ramakrishna getting the ball to curve away after the right-hander. This time it's a better length. Batter going for the pull. That ball was never there to be pulled away. That was on the good length. Once again the ball goes over the timber. Omega Cricket Club, OCC on the mark after opting to ball first. This time driven on the up, fielder there in the deep. Collects the ball on a bounce. Sweeper cover there. That ball almost carried to the deep fielder. This is excellent bowling. Bowling according to the field. They are floating the ball up outside the off stump, inviting the drive. Sweeper cover and long off. Two fielders outside. This time driven all along the carpet. Slight misfield inside the circle in the extra cover region. Still it will only be a single. This is good bowling from all the bowlers who have employed so far. From the bowling unit, they have kept things tight. They have bowled according to their field. They are getting the batter to drive. They are bowling full. They have the field. They have the protection. Once again full. This time driven towards the right, towards the left of long off. Both the batter thinking for the second. In the end, they have to settle for a single. Score moves to 24. 7 runs coming so far of this over. This is a good one for our batting team. Boundary and 3 singles so far in this over. It's a low full toss, clipped away, but straight to the short mid wicket. That ball was struck well, but goes straight to the fielder. So it will be a dot ball to close out the 5th over. The scoring Willows score moves to 24 for the loss of 2 wickets after being put into bat first by Omega Cricket Club. Another change in the bowling attack. Now Yatharth has been introduced. Another right arm medium pacer into the attack. 17 matches, 5 wickets for Yatharth. Relevantly new career, economy 10.25, It's on a higher end. Best figures, 1 for naught for Yatar. Starts off with a dot and a single. Operates with a very short run up. Slingy action. Gets the ball to skid through after pitching. Hurrying the batter at the very first ball. He balls. Survived a very close shout of LBW. Denied by the umpire. That ball just clipping away. Drifting down the leg. Once again on the stumps, on the money. Ball keeping low for Yatharth. He's a tall lad, still getting the ball to skid through. Sweeper cover and deep square leg for Yatharth. It's full. Once again drifting down the leg. This time no appeal whatsoever from the bowler and keeper. Leg by signal by the umpire. This time Yatharth going full. No one there in the fine leg region. Deep square leg and sweeper cover are the two fielders outside the circle for Yatharth. This is the last over of the power play. Batsman advances. Fielder there in the deep in sweeper cover region. Once again the ball doesn't carry all the way. Will only be a single. Money on that occasion. In fact, it's Aditya on that occasion giving the charge. Bowler saw him coming. Dragged his length back. This is excellent from the bowling unit so far. Once again the ball keeping low. Batter just playing the ball with a very soft hand in the extra cover region for a single. With that 6 overs have been completed. Power play done and dusted. The scoring Willows after being put into bat first by Omega Cricket Club are 28 for the loss of 2 wickets. Ramakrishna to continue. Catching opportunity there put down by the wicket keeper. That was a genuine outside edge. Wicket keeper had to dive for it. In the end puts it down. That should have been second one down. Munikumar gets a lifeline on 10. Once again batter gets beaten on the outside edge. Just feeling for the ball on that occasion. Hint of away seam movement there for Ramakrishna. He's a tall lad. Should get some extra bounce from the surface, but at the moment the ball keeping slightly low. This time it's full, driven on the up, but protection there. Now 3 fielders deep on the outside. On off stump, in front of point. Sweeper cover, extra cover and long off. Whereas on the leg side, it's long on and deep mid wicket. Short square leg, short third, short gully. point. 4 fielders inside the circle. All the fielders are in front, no one behind. This time it's on the up, square driven, beautiful there from Aditya on this occasion. That ball was full, it was there. Protection was in front. This time he square drives it beautifully in between point and gully. There was a very little gap there, but let's find it to perfection. Aditya helping himself with a boundary. Moves to 16 of 17 deliveries with the help of couple of boundaries. Strike rate 94 for Aditya. Score moves to 33 for scoring Willows. Slow one there on the pads. Clipped away. Protection there in the mid wicket, so it will only be a single. Good change up there by Ramakrishna after being taken for the boundary. Six runs coming so far of this over. Batting team needs to convert these boundary overs into a big one. Once again driven on the up. Protection there in the deep. Sweeper cover fielder collecting the ball on couple of bounces and gets the ball back to the wicket keeper. So it will only be a single to close out the 7th over. Scoring below score moves to 35 for the loss of 2 wickets. Yata to continue. Shot outside of stump. Batter trying to cut, but gets beaten. Leading with umpire for the wide, but that was just inside that wide line. Width was there, but the batter misses out. This time it's on the stump. Bowler in his follow through tries to feel it, but fails. Non-striker going for the second, denied by the striker, so they are settling for a single. Partnership going here for scoring Willows. 27 of 33. The partnership so far in between Aditya and Muni. This time square driven, bit of work to be done by the point fielder who tries to stop it with the foot but fails to. That ball raised away in the outfield. No chance for the sweeper cover fielder to cut that off. Much needed boundary for scoring Willows coming off the blade of Aditya. Aditya's strike rate now moves in excess of 100 for the very first time. 110 the strike rate for Aditya. 21 of 19 for him. 3 boundaries. They need to convert this over into a big one for their team. This time once again guides the ball. Tries to get the ball in the gap, but this time fails to do so, but still a single. Score moves to 41. Both the batters now looks comfortable out in the center. They are in, they have got their eyes in. They now needs to get the boundaries. This time pulled away in front of square leg. 2 is the call, but once again they have to settle with a single. Good throwing on there by the deep fielder who does well. Square leg now outside the circle for Yatar. Whereas deep mid wicket is now in. Only 3 fielders on the leg side. Deep square leg, short mid wicket, and long on. Once again, it's a length delivery. Batter this time just playing it with the soft hands. No one there in front of point on the offside, so plenty of room there for the single. So with that single, 8 overs have been completed. The scoring Willows score moves to 43 for the loss of 2 wickets in 8 overs. Current rate 5.38 for scoring Willows. Projected score says 108. Pawan now to continue. Starts off with a low full toss. Worked away in the mid wicket region for a single. 2.1 overs, 4 for 1 for Pawan so far. Economy 1.85. He's in between of an excellent spell. Pawan. He has kept things tight. He has squeezed the scoring rate in the middle overs for his team. This time it was just there for the cover drive. Batter went for him. That ball just moving away after pitching. Hence the batter gets beaten on the outside edge. This is excellent from Pawan. Every now and then he's pitching the ball up. His go through length is short of good. This time a slow one there. This is excellent variation by the bowler. Just keeping the batter guessing. He's varying his length. Same goes with the pace. Every now and then changing his pace. Not letting the batter get used to. Once again a slow one this time it was full on the pads, clipped away, but protection there in the deep in mid wicket region. Runs coming in terms of singles in this over so far. 3 runs of 4 deliveries so far of Pawan. This is excellent from Omega Cricket Club. This time it's full, driven on the up, but only for a single. Boundaries are looking hard to come by for the batting unit throughout the innings. They have only managed to score 4 boundaries so far. We are almost there through the first half. 9th over in pursuit. Only 3 boundaries. This is a rare sighter in a T20. This shows how good the bowling unit has been. Once again driven on the up all along the carpet. Misfield there inside the circle. Sweeper cover fielder does well while backing up. So it will only be a single to close out the 9th over. After 9 overs, scoring Willows 48 for the loss of 2 wickets. first signs of spin as Gautam is being introduced by the captain of OCC. Right arm off break, bowler Pawan. 81 matches for him. 79 wickets, economy touch over 8. Best figures of 5.25. Starts off with a Yorker. Once again, full attacking the stump. Batter just defending it on the front foot. It's a dot ball, back to back dot deliveries to start off the over. Short third, back foot point, short covers, short mid wicket are the fielders inside the circle. This time the batter going for the big shot. Slog sweep there, but just getting the inside for a single. Sweeper cover, long on, long off, deep mid wicket and square leg outside the circle for Gautam. This time it's short, batter trying to pull but gets the ball up on the bat. Ball hitting the maker sticker on that occasion. 50 is up for scoring Willows inside the 10 over, 9.4 overs. It took them to reach the landmark. This time it's a better length. It was on the fuller side. Batter just rocking back, totally misjudging the length. That ball skidding through, going to the wicket keeper very quickly. No chance to be cut away. It's a dot ball. This time, a good looking shot. Will it go all the way? Yes, it does. Finally, Aditya breaks the shackles and gets the boundary. Much needed one that for scoring Willows. That was full and it has been placed across the line in between mid wicket and long on. No chance for any fielder as that ball raced away very quickly. Powerful shot there from Aditya to get the boundary. With that, we are halfway through. 10 overs done and dusted. The scoring Willows, after being put into bat first by Omega Cricket Club, are 54 for the loss of 2 wickets. Currently, they are scoring 5.40 runs per over. We are through the halfway, so it's a very short drinks break. We'll be right back. Plenty of action coming your way. Stay tuned. Yatharth to continue with his medium pace. Starts off with a single. Change of ends. Aditya looked good for his 31. 31 of 29 for him. 4 boundaries. Strike rate 106. Whereas Muni Kumar, the opener, still reeling on 18 of 25. This time on the stumps. Driven handsomely but straight to the short cover. Good looking shot, but no run scored there on the delivery. This time Aditya just trying to hit that ball in the extra cover region, trying to lob that ball over the fielder, missing the ball completely. Once again the ball rattled into the stumps. Third one down. Aditya looked good for his 31 but now has to depart back. Third one down for scoring Willows. Once again a wicket goes down at the very wrong time. That partnership was looking good. Aditya got couple of boundaries in last few overs. Now has to walk back. Third one down for scoring Willows. Score moves to 55 for the loss of 3. New man in is Kenny. Very experienced batter Kenny. 577 matches for him. Over 8,000 runs. Average touch under 20. Strike rate 123 for Kenny. Drives on the up, stylish looking shot there, but only for a single. Kenny straight away getting off the mark. Yatharth striking for the very first time in the match and sending back Aditya, who scored run ball 31. Driven on the up, stylishly looking shot, straight down the ground on the side screen. Bowler there in his follow through, tried to stop the ball with his very foot, but no contact with the foot. It's only a single. Batters have failed to find the gaps on the regular basis. Only 6 boundaries so far in this match. Once again, a stylish looking shot, but only for a single. Straight to the long off fielder for a single. With that, 11 overs have been completed. Scoring Willows, score moves to 80, in fact 58 for the loss of 3 wickets. Muni Kumar still out in the center. 19 of 26 for him. Only a boundary in his innings so far. Strike rate 73. He needs to get a move on. He opened the inning for scoring Willows. Lost couple of partners early on the innings. Then a good partnership with Aditya. Now is in with Kenny, who's 2 of 2. Gautam now to continue. Hit away. Misfielding there in the deep. That should have been only a single. Fielder just letting the ball go through. That's a rare misfield there by the fielding unit. Nonetheless, it's a boundary, much needed one for the batting unit. Kenny gets his first boundary. He moves to 6. This time the length has been dragged back by the bowler. Hit back to the bowler on a bounce. It's a dot ball. Good comeback by Gotham. This time leading edge. Will it carry all the way? No, it doesn't. Kenny this time trying to hit it in the mid-wicket region. Gets the leading edge. Fortunate for him that the ball doesn't carry to deep long off fielder. Good bowling this from Gotham. He's getting the ball to skate through. This time it's a flighted delivery. Worked away on the leg side only for a single. Mooney still looking to score in terms of single. Kenny looking much aggressive, trying to hit the boundaries. This time it's a short delivery. Batter on the pull, gets the inside edge. No one there in the fine leg region. Ball raised away. Couple of boundaries coming in this over. This is a good one for scoring Willows. Second boundary of the over. Both coming off the blade of Kenny. That ball was short. Batter on the pull. That ball kept low. Batter just managing to get an inside edge. No one there in the fine leg inside or in the deep. That ball raised away very quickly. Score moves to 68. Kenny moves to 11 of just 6 deliveries with the help of 2 boundaries. Strike rate 183 for Kenny. This is the intent that was missing throughout the batting for the scoring Willows. This time it's a flighted delivery way outside after white ball signal by the umpire. Keeper looks disappointed, but that was just outside that wide line. Both the umpires here are very experienced one at one champion cricket ground. Once again a flighted delivery. This time hit away all along the carpet in long off region. In fact, in long on region for a single. With that, 12 overs have been completed. Scoring Willows are 70 for the loss of 3 wickets. Another introduction in the bowling attack. Jani now with his right arm medium pace. 103 matches for Jani. 54 wickets. Economy 8.64. Best figures of 3 for 5. Coming around the wicket for right-hander. Started off over the wicket for left-hander, now coming around the wicket for right-hander. It's a full delivery outside off stump, driven all along the carpet. Good looking shot there, but only for a single. Couple of singles to start off the over. Kenny now. Appeal there for the LBW, but no point. appealing there as that ball pitched way outside the leg stump. With that sort of length, over the wicket for left-hander. No chance for LBW with this 13th over ball. Better length there from Jani. Back-to-back dot deliveries. This time wavered from Jani. It was shot down the leg. Kenny just trying to get the bat on ball on that occasion. No connection there. Still it's a wide. Extra for scoring Willows. Score moves to 73. Flighted delivery, hit away, big shot in the mid-wicket region. One bounce, two bounce into the boundary skirtings. That was a low full toss that got the toe end of Kenny's bat. But he's a strong lad. Still the ball goes in the vacant area in between mid-wicket and square leg. Much needed boundary for Willows. Score moves to 71. Kenny, the man with the intent, is out with a mission. 17 of 11 so far. This time drifted down the leg. Good gather there by wicketkeeper. Jani now looking in some pressure while bowling to Kenny. He's already bowled couple of wides in this over. Slower one. This time the wide, but outside the off stump. Trying to stay away from the hitting arc of the batter. Full hit hard straight down the ground. Fielder does well while moving towards his right. So it will only be a single to close out the 13th. Scoring Willows after 13 overs. 80 for the loss of 3 wickets. Kolo. Gotham to continue. Kenny going for the big shot. Bat turning in his hands on that occasion. Fortunate for him, ball landing in no man's land. It's only a single. Gotham now coming over the wicket for the right-hander. Muni Kumar is on 21 of 28. This time Muni Kumar advances. Drives it all along the carpet in the extra cover region for a single. Getting the strike back to Kenny. This is good cricket from Muni. Just giving the strike back to Kenny. He's looking to score boundaries. This time it's short, hit hard. No one there in the deep. Fielder on the long off is very wide. That is good shot from Kenny. That ball was halfway down. Just trying to drag the length back on that occasion. Gotham. Kenny off the back foot. Punches it straight down the ground on the side screen for a boundary. His score moves to 23 now. Once again a short delivery. This time pulled away. Protection there in the deep. Couple of yards here and there, and that ball would have gone for a boundary. But that ball went straight to the deep square leg fielder on a bounce, so it will only be a single. This time it's a flighted delivery. That ball was in the air for a short while, but moves to the sweeper cover fielder for a single. This is good passage of play for the batting unit. Current rate now over 6.36 to be precise for the scoring Willows. Last ball of the over. Once again a flighted delivery, this time in line of stumps. Batter just went for the sweep shot. Ball moving in the fine leg region. They have the fielder now there, so it will only be a single to close out the 14th. After 14 overs, scoring Willows 89 for the loss of 3 wickets. Another change in the bowling attack. Ayush now introduced. Right arm medium pacer Ayush. 56 matches for him, 19 wickets. Excellent economy, 5.18. Best figures of 2 for 10. Starts off with a single. This time it's a good length delivery outside off stump. Muni appealing for the wide, but denied by the straight umpire. This is good from Ayush. He's well known for his economical bowling. Once again it's on the better length, but this time driven to the perfection. Two fielder there out on the boundary, but still the ball goes in between. Timing impeccable there from Muni Kumar. That's his second boundary. similar delivery, but this time result varies. Muni was ready. He drives it on the up. Keeper was up. But still fit moving very perfectly for the batter. That was a very much needed boundary for Muni. He moves to 27 of 32. That was the second boundary for him so far. He needs to get a move on as we are into the final 6 overs. Score moves to 94.
94.
This time it's a short delivery. This time batter just standing tall and punching it down the ground in long off region only for a single. Good looking shot, but it will only be a single, which brings the left-hander Kenny back on strike. Short third, short gully, short point, short fine leg. 4 fielders inside the circle. This time it's short. Once again, hit hard, but all along the carpet only for a single. This is good from Ayush. After going for a boundary, he's dragged his length back. He's not allowing the batter to get on the front foot. 7 runs coming off this over so far. Last ball of the over. Ayush to Muni. Driven in the sweeper cover region only for a single. With that, 15 overs have been completed. The scoring Willows are 97 for the loss of 3 wickets. Gautam to continue. Gautam will bowl out into his 4th over. Starts off with a flighted delivery. Misfield there in the deep. That ball goes to the boundary. 100 is up for the scoring Willows in 15.1 overs. 101 for 3 in 15 overs. Shot outside off stump, punched away but straight to the short cover. That ball was there, but Muni just hits it straight to the fielder. It's a dot ball. Once again, short ball pulled away in the mid-wicket region, straight to the fielder in the deep. It will only be a single. $32 for none so far for Gautam in his 3.3 overs. He's yet to take a wicket. Five runs coming so far in this over. It's a flighted delivery. Hit straight back to the bowler. Bowler just getting a hand to it. Bowler on that occasion only managing to get a hand. That ball was hit hard. That's a brave effort there by the bowler in his follow through. Now right-hander Muni back on strike. Flighted delivery there from Gautam. Just running the ball in the long off region for a single. This is excellent from the bowler. Just mixing up his pace. Every now and then he's slowing down the ball. Last ball of the over. This time it's a quicker one. Kenny going out and trying to go for the big shot, advancing. That was a good length delivery there from the bowler. Completely done the batter in the air. That ball hitting the off stump. Third one. In fact, it's fourth one down. It's the dangerous looking Kenny who has to depart back after scoring 28 of 20 deliveries. This is a big blow for scoring Willows. Once again, the wicket goes down in the very wrong time for the batting team. Kenny looked good. He looked dangerous. He got 4 boundaries for his team, but now is back in the sheds. This is excellent from Omega Cricket Club. They have picked the wickets in regular intervals. That partnership was growing. Gotham, at the very last ball of his spell, breaks through and gets rid of dangerous Kenny. After 16 overs, the scoring Willows are 104 for the loss of 4 wickets. Pratik Raj now back into the attack. 2.1 overs, 13 for 1 for Pratik so far. Rakshit is the new man in. Huge appeal for the LBW, but that ball raised away in the fine leg region for a boundary. Leg by signal by the umpire. These are fortunate runs for the batting team. They will take it. Rakshit there on the pull, gets beaten. Bat, ball kissing his pad and moving away in the fine leg region. That ball raised away. Pratik Raj is quick through the air. Now he gets the change. Gets the extra cover inside the circle and sends the third man back. It's a short ball, pulled away, no one there behind square. One bounce into the boundary skirting. What a shot that was. What a way to get off the mark. That ball was short, that climbed up, but Rakshit was up to the task. Pulls it beautifully over the head of short square leg fielder. Back-to-back boundaries for scoring Willows. This one much convincing from the batter. Score moves to 113. Slower one there, hit hard, protection there in the deep. So it will only be a single. This is good from scoring Willows. Rakshit once again looking aggressive. They are looking to bat aggressive around Muni. It's a length delivery, pulled away, but straight to the deep fielder on a bounce. It will only be a single. Muni is hitting and timing the ball very good, but he's failing to find the gap. That has been the feature of his innings so far. 37 of 40 for Muni with 3 boundaries, strike rate under 100, 92.50 to be precise. This time it's full, way outside off stump. White ball signal by the umpire. Pratik Raj. Goes for 12 in this over. Still a delivery to be bowled. He bowled well in his first spell with the new ball. And has been taken for 12 in his comeback spell. Last ball of the over. It's full. Once again the batter trying to launch it, but just gets the bottom of the bat. Ball moving all along the carpet in the mid-wicket region for a single. With that, 17 overs have been completed. Scoring Willows score moves to 117 for 4. Last 3 overs remaining in this innings. What will be the target the scoring Willow will set for OCC, Omega Cricket Club? They are the one who have won the coin toss. They have opted to field first. It's understandable. Well. Scoring Willows are now retiring out Muni Kumar, who was struggling to find the boundaries. Last 3 overs remaining in this contest. Muni Kumar played well, but they need someone who can hit the big ball in the final 3 overs. That's the reason why they are retiring him down. New man in is Vicky. 286 matches for Vicky. 1963 runs, average 13, strike rate 120. Slower one, way outside off stump. White ball signal by the umpire. Pawan now to bowl out. 3 overs, 9 for 1 so far for Pawan. Economy 3, excellent for Pawan so far. This time it was full, just inside that wide line. This is excellent from Pawan. Trying to stay away from the hitting arc of Rakshit, and he does it to perfection on that occasion. It's a dot ball. Rakshit is a very tall batter. He's got a good reach. Will he smack the ball out of the park for the first time in this match? This time it's an outside edge. Straight to the short third fielder. Still both the batters crossing through for a single. That was a slow one there from Pawan. This is good thinking. Mixing up his pace. That is the way to go through in the final overs. It's a very jam-packed field on the offside. Short third, short gully, point. Then sweeper cover, deep extra cover, and long off. This time it's been walked away. Bit of work there to be done by the square leg fielder who's inside the circle, who does a misfielding that allows the batter to come back for the second run. Six fielder on the offside, 3 inside behind point and 3 outside in front of point, whereas 3 fielders on the leg side. Long on, deep mid wicket and short square leg. No one in the fine leg region. That is the reason why Pawan is bowling outside off stump. Got the protection on the offside, is bowling to his field. Once again, room on offered, hit away on the up. Protection there in the long off region, so it will only be a single. Batter are hitting the ball hard, but they are failing to find the gap I feel they have to launch the ball from here on. They have to go for the big sixes. Rakshit trying to go for the big one. Toe ends it. Deep extra cover fielder does well while charging in. Keeps the batter to 1. This is excellent over so far from Pawan. Only concedes 6 in the 18th over. Last ball of the over and last ball of the Pawan spell. Pawan to wicket. Hit hard. Will it go all the way in between both the fielders? No, it doesn't. Yes, it does in fact. That should have been kept to couple of runs, but the fielder lets the ball go through, and that ball goes for a boundary. Much needed one for the scoring Willows. Score moves to 127. That was good looking shot from Vicky. He was drilled that in between. Long on and mid wicket. That should have been stopped there by the deep mid wicket fielder. But he lets the ball go through. That's sloppy work in the deep. Runs are coming now for the scoring Willows right at the back end. Score moves to 127. Current rate now over 7 for the first time in the match. 7.06. Both the batters looking to get that big overs right at the end. It's a length delivery, pulled hard. No chance for the mid-wicket fielder. That was struck well and struck in the gap. Much needed boundary coming off the blade of Rakshit. That ball was short. That ball never climbed up. It sat up beautifully for Rakshit, who sees the scoring opportunity. No one there on the leg side in the square leg region. Once again a batter shuffles. This time he winds up for the first time. Will that ball go all the way? No, it doesn't. It just bounces inside the boundary skirtings. Back to back boundaries to start the 19th over. Rakshit moves on to 16 in just 9 deliveries. 3 boundaries already for him. Strike rate 171. Scoring Willows will eye somewhere around 160-170 mark. They are 135 in 18.2. Now 3 fielders on the leg side. Long on, deep mid wicket, square leg. This time full reverse swept, but straight to the short third fielder. What a shot that was from Rakshit. But excellent fielding there inside the circle in short third. That ball was travelling with some speed. Rakshit going for the reverse sweep. Glimpse of a Glenn Maxwell there. Big shot there. This time it goes all the way out of the park. That was a length delivery. Rakshit winds up and hits him in the mid-wicket region for a massive 6. First 6 of the match coming off the blade of Rakshit. In the very 19th over. What a shot that was. Slow one there. Batter on that occasion yorking himself, still just dragging that ball in the point region, squeezing it away for a single. This is excellent from Rakshit. 142 is up. They are on the verge of getting 150. They'll be eyeing something around 160. That will be the ideal target for them from here on. Bowling pressure. Bowling team in the pressure for the very first time in the match. Once again, slower one. It's in the air. Fielder coming in, but still the ball lands in no mark. Chance of a run out. And it's been given by the square leg umpire. That was A suicidal run there from both the batters in order to get the Rakshit back on strike for the final over. Vicky sacrifices his wicket on the team's cause. He departs for 7. In fact, he scored 8 of 4 deliveries. With that, 19 overs have been completed, scoring Willows 143 for the loss of 6 wickets. Final over remaining in this contest. What will be the target that the scoring Willows will set? 143 for the loss of 5 wickets. Current rate 7.53 now for the scoring Willows. Rakshit is the man for them. He's on 23 of 12, 3 boundaries and 1 massive sixes. Strike rate under 200, just under 200 in fact for Rakshit. 191.67 the strike rate. New man in is Tarak. Very experienced batter Tarak. 256 matches for him. Over 3,000 runs. 3,090 runs for him. Average 14.78. Strike rate 114. Very handy batter Tarak. Low down the order is in for scoring Willows. It was an expensive over there from Ramakrishna, conceding 16. Final over of the match will be bowled by Pratik Raj, who is now coming around the wicket for the right-hander. It's full, it's wavered way down the leg. Nothing much that the wicket keeper could have done on that occasion. White ball signal by the umpire. White +1. 2 runs gifted to the batting team. Score moves to 145. On that occasion, Pratik going for the Yorker. Now he's back to over the wicket. He tried to go around the wicket, tried to cramp the batter for room, but it doesn't work out. So he's back to over. That's an excellent delivery, but just outside that wide line. It's wide signal by the umpire. Trying to go full just inside that wide line is the idea of Pratik Raj, as he has his field on the offside. Short third, deep gully, point, sweeper cover, extra cover, short extra covers and long off. Once again he goes full, hit hard all along the carpet in the long off region for a single. 4 runs coming off this over so far. Single legal delivery balled. More importantly, Rakshit is back on strike for Willows. 23 of 12 so far for Rakshit, who shuffles and drills one down the ground on the side screen. Will it be cutted off? That should have been stopped, but once again a sloppy effort there in the deep by the fielder. Lets it go through. Much needed boundary. 150 is up for scoring Willows in 19.2. 151 for 6. What a knock so far from Rakshit. He's uplifted the spirits of the batting team. This time, bowler just missing the ball right at the very end of his delivery point. Dead ball signal by the umpire. This time it's a slower one. Rakshit waits on it beautifully and once again shuffles on the offside and hits it over the head of square leg region fielder. One bounce into the boundary skirtings it goes. This is excellent from Rakshit. He's playing the field to perfection. He likes the onside. That is the productive area of the batters right at the end. And Rakshit, this time it's been scooped away in the vacant fine leg region. Back to back boundaries for Rakshit and scoring Willows. Score moves to 155. What a shot that was. Shuffled early, way outside off stump. That was length delivery. Scooped away in the vacant fine leg region. This is excellent thinking from Rakshit. He's playing the field. There was no fielder behind square leg. He makes a full use of that. Still the bowler continues with the wary field. Short third now moves to gully and deep gully fielder now moves to third man. Final couple of deliveries remaining in this match. This time it's been squeezed away. Protection there in the deep. This is excellent. From Pratik Raj on the location. Nails his Yorker. Nothing much that Rakshit could have done. He just guides the ball in the third man region for a single. 160 is up for scoring Willows. Hat-trick of boundaries there for Rakshit in this over. He'll end up on 36 of 16 with the help of 6 boundaries and 1 massive 6. Strike rate 225. Last ball of the inning. Pratik Raj to Tarak. It's driven square straight to the sweeper cover fielder. They are coming back for the second one. Throw is a very wide one. Poor throw there by the deep fielder. Both the batters are through for the second run. With that, first inning done and dusted. The scoring Willows, after being put into bat first by Omega Cricket Club, ends up on 162 for the loss of 6 wickets. 163 is the target. Omega Cricket Club, when they come out to bat, we'll be right back with the chase. Stay tuned.
Hello everybody and welcome back with the run chase. The two batters out in the center for the Omega Cricket Club, Raghuram Reddy and Satyajit. And Vicky starting with the ball for the scoring Willows. The target is 163 runs in the 20 overs. We have seen a late flourish from the batters of the scoring Willows. So they have got a respectable total on the board, and it's up to the bowlers now to defend that. Nicely bowled. That was fuller in length. The batsman just looking to play on the offside, exposing the stumps, and the furniture has been disturbed. The first wicket has gone down, and it's Raghuram Reddy who has to depart. No runs on the board. The first wicket has gone down for the Omega Cricket, and it's a brilliant start for the scoring Willows. They have got a wicket in the very first over. 0 for 1 after 1 over. Rakshit sharing the new ball with Vicky. Vicky, who was excellent in his first over, got the wicket of the last ball of the over. That was a maiden. The new batsman in is Pawan. This time shorter in length on the pads, and it's leg by signal by the umpire. It's a boundary, first boundary for the Omega Cricket Club, coming in the form of leg by. That was not the ideal ball. There's no one deep on the leg side behind square, so all the batsman had to do is get some pad or bat on it, and he got that right in time. The score moves to 5 runs. Nicely bowled this time in the channel just outside the off stump, leaving the batsman. Pawan just feeling for the ball, looking to guide that one to the third man region for a single, but it's a very risky shot. Nicely bowled. He's mixing it up. This time a very fuller in length. No feet movement at all from Pawan. Just poking the bat at it. So far, so good from the scoring Willows. One more time. It's a dot ball. So he's keeping the batsman guessing, mixing his length and the pace. He's, he's working up decent pace in this over. Rakshit just conceded 5 runs of this over. Attacking the pads, played nicely with soft hands. Dot ball to finish the over. 2 overs completed. OCC 5 for the loss of 1 wicket. Decent first over from Rakshit. Vicky to continue. Got a wicket and a maiden in the first over, Vicky. This time, getting the away movement, the batsman just opening the face of the bat to play that to the backward point region to collect a single. This is not an easy wicket to bat on. We have seen that in the first innings. Nicely bowled. Again a single to third man. Vicky and Rakshit has been right on the money from the word go for the scoring Willows. They have kept things tight. They have not allowed the batter to free their arms. Only a loosener, which was bowled by Rakshit, was on the pads, which went for a boundary in the second over. Apart from that, there's no freebies. Interesting field, a strong offside field. Short ball pulled away. There is a man at short mid wicket, chance of a run out. I think the fielder there at mid wicket has fumbled, which allowed the batter to cross for a single. If the fielder at short mid wicket would have collected the ball cleanly, that would have been curtains for Satyajit, because he was halfway through the crease. Swing and a miss for Pawan. So we have seen that both the batters are very tentative, not getting to the pitch of the ball, the feet is not moving. We have seen a lot of batters around the world struggles against the new ball. They look vulnerable when the ball moves. So it's not a new sighter. So they'll have to take the time and get a move on. However, Vicky looking to take wicket. It's in the air. This time, just wide of the man at long off for a single. There's no half measures in this format of the game. You have to go after the bowler. Though the bowler is bowling well, you still have to go after the bowler, because the required run rate is almost 9 and over. They have lost an early wicket, but they need a partnership, and both the batters will look to be positive. Short ball in the wicket, straight to the man at square leg. So he's hurrying the batter. Dot ball to finish the over after 3 overs. OCC 9 for the loss of 1 wicket. Rakshit to continue.
Anak, good morning.
Change in field. No, they are operating with the same field. Long off and third man out on the boundary. Nicely guided that one to the third man fielder for a single. So both the batters are relatively new to the crease and taking their time. They can afford to do that because the required rate is well under 10. So they can take some time initially, and then we all know that both these batters are capable enough to hit the big shots. Expensive drive that was not there. It was just short of a good length. The batter playing on the up, and the ball curved away from the batter, beating the outside edge. The idea is right from the batter. He wants to put the bowler under pressure. But at this point of time, Rakshit too good for Pawan. In the air, there is a fielder at long off, and he takes it. The second wicket has gone down. And it's the second wicket for the Omega Cricket. Nicely held that one at long off by Vicky, who has bowled a decent second over, making no mistake in the field. Satyajit just looking to break free and hitting the big shot, just manages to hold on in the deep at long off. Second wicket has gone down for the Omega Cricket on the score of 10. They've been rocked back early in this innings. Rakshit into the wicket columns. So both the opening bowlers have got a wicket to their name. The batsman Satyajit got decent timing on that one. However, he has played it straight in the hands of the long off fielder, who makes no mistake. Should have played it towards the offside, towards the extra cover region. However, he played it with straight bat to the hands of the long off fielder. Wicket early for Rakshit and Vicky. Vicky helping his partner to get the first wicket by holding a safe catch. Chaitanya Sai is the new batter out in the centre at number 4 for OCC. 71 matches, 925 runs, average of almost 22 at a strike rate of 110. Change in field for the new batter. They have extra covers and the third man for Chaitanya Sai. Good thinking from OCC. Pardon, it's
Ball side ball.
good thinking from scoring Willows. Right on the money from Rakshit to the new batter. And Chaitanya Sai right behind that one, presenting the full face of the bat. There's a slip in place as well. So they are attacking the new batter. Chance. No, the batsman made it easily in the end. Single to get off the mark. Chaitanya brings Pawan back on strike. Last ball of the over, it's a no ball and it's placed right in the gap between backward point and point. The ball is racing away. Nicely stopped from the man at extra third. That ball was racing away and the umpire signals no ball. I think he has overstepped. Yes, confirmation from the umpire. Nicely stopped by the man at third. That ball was racing away to the boundary. The batsman Chit Pawan will collect a couple of runs. Free hit coming up. Can Pawan make the most of this free hit? Slow one. Back of the hand. The leg cutter from Rakshit. The batter giving himself some room, looking to go for the big shot. Just manages to get the inside edge to the pads. Single to finish the over after 4 overs. OCC 15 for the loss of 2 wickets. They need 148 of 96 balls. Vicky to continue. Back for his third over. 2 overs. 1 made in 4 runs and a wicket for Vicky in the first 2 overs. Back for his third. So the captain giving him the extra over in search of a wicket. Chaitanya on strike. Slow one. Just missing the outside edge. It's not just pace on. Both the bowlers have varied their pace. They have bowled slow ones as well to keep the batsman guessing. So they're mixing it up, not being one-sided. Short and wide this time. Appeal and the umpire has raised his finger. Genuine outside edge and the keeper makes no mistake. The third wicket has gone down and the latest to exit is Chaitanya Sai. Just looking to cut that ball. That wasn't short and wide. It was very full. Chaitanya just looking to cut that one. Manages to get the outside edge and the third wicket has gone down for the Omega Cricket. The keeper behind the wicket, Rahul Yadav, making no mistake. It's 16 for 3. Manveer Singh, the new batter, starts off with a wide down the leg side. Very rarely you see Vicky giving extras. Just keeps it outside the off stump. Does not allow the batter to free their arm. This time drifting on the pads, being greedy. 84 matches, healthy average of 30 at a strike rate of 112 for Manveer. Nicely behind that one, played it to backward point. So they've been put under the pump. The OCC, Omega Cricket Team, inside the power play. They have been rocked back with 3 wickets inside the power play. They need a partnership very badly. Change in field now. The long off coming inside. Only one fielder out on the boundary. It's the third man. So they are attacking. They know that if they pick up one more here, they'll be right in this match. Short and wide. I think it will be called a wide. Yes, it is a wide. Extra run. Now the responsibility will be on Manveer and Pawan to stitch a good partnership and bail the team out of the trouble. Won't be easy because they are up against a very good bowling lineup. Vicky, Rakshit leading the attack. Nicely played. All along the carpet, but straight to the man at short covers. The required run rate will also be in the minds of the batter, so which will not make it easier for them because it's almost touching down to 10 in an over, 9.56. Oh, what a ball. That was banged in the wicket and getting the extra bounce. If you're a bowler, this wicket is such a good wicket to bowl on because you get the extra bounce and also you get some movement of the wicket as well. So the bowlers like to bowl on this wicket and it's a true wicket. The ball comes onto the bat nicely as well. We have seen that in the second half of the innings for the scoring Willows. After 5 overs, it's 18 for 3. 3 overs, 1 made in 7 runs, 2 wickets for Vicky. Excellent spell. Just like Mohammad Shami. We have seen that Mohammad Shami has bowled a similar spell against the Sunrisers Hyderabad. So Vicky has produced a similar spell against the scoring Willows OCC today. Rakshit continue. Good running between the wickets. That was a quick call from Manveer. Sorry, it was Pawan who played it with soft hands and calls for a single immediately. On the other hand, Rakshit has also bowled decently, 2 overs, 7 runs and a wicket to his name. What a shot! That was full in his arc and Manveer says thank you very much and clears the infield for a boundary. That was so clean, clean as a whistle. Rakshit just over pitching on that occasion and Manveer needs no second invitation. He went after that immediately as soon as he sees that. In reply to that shot, there is change in field and the sweeper cover has been pushed back and also the bowler Rakshit pulling his length back, hitting the 6 meter length. Not going too full or too short, keeping it between. That's an ideal length because the ball is not new now. So you'll not be getting that much movement because it's almost the 6th over of the innings. Short ball, cramping the batsman for room, played it straight back to the bowler, Pawan. It's not just about partnership with the bat. We have seen a partnership with the ball between Rakshit and Vicky. It's a team game. Fuller this time. The batter looking to hit hard, not getting any contact with the ball. Last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the power play. Pawan on strike. Appeal. And it's a no ball. Rakshit thought that he had his man and he was just running towards the keeper in celebration. The umpire says no ball. This is the second time that he has overstepped. It will be a free hit. Don't think there was an outside edge because the bat had hit the turf. But he was very confident, Rakshit. Free hit coming up. Slow one. Again inside edge onto the pads. Dot ball to finish the over. After 6 overs. OCC 25 for 3. Change in bowling. Narendra into the attack. Narendra Chaudhary, 14 matches. Economy of 7.12. Best bowling figures of 5 for 18. The left arm medium pacer coming in from the camera and starts with a slow one down the leg side. Will be call a wide. Confirmation from the umpire. So Omega Cricket Club is going at a current rate of 4.33. They need a required run rate is 9.79. Vicky and Rakshit has bowled 3 overs each. Decent opening bowling from the scoring Willows. Again a wide down the leg side.
Oh, Nana.
Full toss. Hits it straight to the man at short covers. Manveer could have hit it anywhere because that was a juicy full toss. Narendra getting away with that. That was a hit me ball. Good comeback this time. Keeping it tight and straight, attacking the stumps, Narendra. is getting away with some looseners, Narendra. Both the batters are under immense pressure. They're not able to put away the bad balls. Though he has still bowled 3 extras in this over. So clearly Narendra not warmed up. This time floating it up for the batter, and the fielder at extra covers slips. The ball has raced away to the boundary. Unfortunate for the fielder. He has slipped at the wrong time and lets the ball go through. Welcome runs for the Omega Cricket Club. That was handsomely driven by Manveer. It was Fuller, so he just opens the face of the bat to play that to the left of the fielder at extra covers. Diving effort at short mid wicket. Couldn't stop the ball. Single for Manveer. This is good batting. He has hit a boundary on the last ball and then changed the strike. Right in the slot. Pawan looking to hit the ball too hard, not getting the placement right. Dot ball to finish the over. After 7 overs, Omega Cricket 33 for the loss of 3 wickets. Two left arm pacers bowling in tandem now. Kishore bowling one change. Nicely bowled, yes, and no chance of a run out. The non-striker sending back Manveer because there was no run. The fielder at short mid wicket was attacking the ball. Good call from Good call from Pawan to send back Manveer. The current run rate is 4.50. They need to get a move on very quickly. Full toss driven to the man at long off. Vicky at long off will cut it off. Just a single to Manveer. Kishore Yadav, 67 matches, 69 wickets to his name. Best bowling figures of 4 for 16. This time taking the pace of the ball and cramping the batsman for room. The scoring Willows bowlers have done their homework. They know that it's not easy when you take the pace off the ball. But they have seen that in the first inning, so they are doing the right thing by mixing the pace. The 4th wicket has gone down, and Pawan, who was struggling out in the centre, just 8 of the first 19 balls. Big hoik across the line, misses the ball completely, and the coaches say that you have to hit top of the stumps, which is what Kishore has done here. Just kissing the top of the stumps. Omega Cricket Club under huge pressure. They have lost 4 wickets on the score of 34 in reply to 165 runs that they're chasing. They need another 129 runs. The new batter out in the center at number 6 is Ayush Bundela. Kishore with his left arm pacer. Got ball to finish the over. Excellent first over from Kishore Yadav. Just a 1 run and a wicket in his first over. After 8 overs, Omega Cricket Club 34 for 4. The required run rate is mounting. 10.60 required. .129 required of 72 balls. Won't be easy, but anything possible in this format of the game. Things changes very quickly. One partnership and they can still chase this down. It's tough but not impossible. Manvir out in the center. In the air! Vicky at long off makes no mistake. Second catch for Vicky. Manvir looking to up the ante. Has to depart. The 5th wicket has gone down for the Omega Cricket. Half of the side back in the shed. On the score of 34. It's 34 for 5. The new batsman in is Sai Teja. 123 matches. Average close to 14. Not known with the bat, but he can still hold a bat. Nicely bowled. So all the bowlers who have been employed to bowl by the scoring Willows have got a wicket. We have seen Rakshit, we have seen Vicky, Narendra, Kishore. Everybody has got a wicket. So it's such a good day with the ball for all the bowlers. They have kept things tight and rewarded with a wicket. Sai Teja gets off the mark with a single. It's a mountain to climb for the Omega Cricket Club. They need 128 runs. Ayush yet to open his account. Full toss driven handsomely. The ball is racing away, but there is a man at extra cover. He slipped again and the ball has crossed the boundary. This is the second time that the extra cover sweeper cover fielder has missed it and let the ball go through. That was nicely struck by Ayush. That was fuller And he just times it nicely through the covers for a boundary. Change in field now. The man coming in inside the circle. Narendra won't be happy with that effort. Wow, what a ball. That one just coming in after pitching, cramping the batsman for room. Yes, the batsman is signaling the same, that it came back in after pitching. Good comeback by Narendra Chaudhary. Throw ball, just missed the stumps. That was very close. Dot ball to finish the over. 9 overs completed. Omega Cricket Club 39 for 5. They need 124 runs of 66 balls. Kenny into the attack. Got a relatively easy chance on the first ball of his over. Straight back to him, and he puts down a sitter. Wow, this is nicely balled by Kenny. So it's the fifth bowler that the scoring Willows have used. He almost got a wicket on his very first ball. Luckily for Sai Teja, he has put down that catch. Gets a life, Sai Teja. Full toss, sliced away to the man at point for a single. बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी होते हुए ओमेगा क्रिकेट क्लब की तरफ से 5 विकेट लिए उन्होंने पहले 10 ओवर में. आयुष बुंदेला, साई तेजा विकेट पर मौजूद. एक पार्टनरशिप लगानी होगी. 123 रन और बनाना बाकी. 63 बॉल्स बचे हुए हैं. Extra cover, long off, long on, mid wicket. Fielders बाहर सर्कल के. Across the line खेला वहां पर आयुष ने. 1 रन मिलेगा मिड विकेट की दिशा में. सिर्फ 2 रन इस ओवर से. रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट बढ़ता हुआ 11.880. अच्छी शॉट वहां पर, फील्डर मौजूद लॉन्ग ऑफ पे, लेकिन रोक नहीं पाएंगे. थोड़े वाइड थे वहां पर विकी लॉन्ग ऑफ पर, और उस चीज को देखा वहां पर साई तेजा ने. बेहतरीन तरीके से उसे सीधा बॉलर के सर के ऊपर से खेला. बाउंड्री मिली वहां पर उन्हें. ओमेगा क्रिकेट क्लब ऐसे बहुत बाउंड्रीज चाहिए उन्हें इस मैच को जीतने के लिए. अच्छी फ्लाइट वहां पर, बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी. आउटसाइड एज, शॉर्ट थर्ड के फील्डर के हाथ में. सिंगल के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति. 10 ओवर के बाद ओमेगा क्रिकेट क्लब 46 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर 117 रन 10 ओवर में रिक्वायर्ड. strike. Full toss. Sliced it behind point and the ball has gone to the boundary. Misfield. Should have been only a single. 50 up for the Omega Cricket Club with that boundary. Sai Teja with the second boundary. That was a full toss and he just sliced it to the left of the fielder at extra cover to get that boundary. Good comeback, good pace from Kishore. Has a very similar action to Trent Bolt, Kishore Yadav. Nice smooth action, good approach to the crease. Generate decent pace, Kishore Yadav. He has got a wicket in his first over. Short ball into the wicket, played it to the man at point. Single and I think they'll get another extra. Overthrow from the man at point. Sai Teja back on the strike. Coming off the first 3 balls. The required run rate is close to 12. So they need boundary every over. Nicely driven this time, straight to the man at sweeper cover. Nicely fielded. Will only be a single for Sai Teja. Having a word with Ayush, just letting him know how the ball is coming onto the bat. In the block hole, nicely played it to the man at short mid wicket. Will be a dot ball. Every dot ball is like gold. Every dot ball, the pressure will be mounting on the batter. They cannot afford to play the dot balls, the Omega Cricket Club batters, because the required run rate is 12 now. On the pads, clipped away, square leg, single for Ayush to close the over. After 11 overs, Omega Cricket Club 54 for 5. 109 required of 54 balls. Kiran Yadav, the right arm pacer, into the attack. 23 matches, 19 wickets. Economy of 7.03. Starts with a fuller one, driven handsomely to long on for a boundary. Nice way to start the over from Ayush Bundela. That was right underneath his bat. He just extended his arm, drived it nicely just to the left to the man at long on. No chance for him to cut it off. Boundary to start the over. Again a fuller ball, and this time played it to the other side of the ground. It's the long off this time. but it's a single for Ayush. Both these batters needs to get a move on. They need to up the ante because the required run rate is going out of their hand. अच्छी गेंद वहां पर, फ्लाइटेड गेंद उसे खेला है लॉन्ग ऑफ की दिशा में 1 रन के लिए। अच्छी गेंदबाजी करते हुए किरण यादव। पहली गेंद पर बाउंड्री लगी, लेकिन उसके बाद बेहतरीन कमबैक किया। फ्लाइट कर रहे हैं गेंद को, जानते हैं बड़े शॉट की तलाश में है दोनों बल्लेबाज, लेकिन विकेट लेना भी जरूरी। शॉर्ट बॉल इस दफा उसे नसीहत दे नहीं पाए बल्लेबाज। एक और छोटी गेंद, लेग स्टंप मिस करते हुए लाभ नहीं उठा पाए आयुष। वहां पर छोटी गेंद थी, बड़ा शॉट लगा सकते थे, लेकिन उसका फायदा नहीं उठा पाए। यही होता है जब आप प्रेशर में होते हैं। फुल टॉस इस दफा, बेहतरीन शॉट, लेकिन सीधा लॉन्ग ऑफ के फील्डर के हाथ में। 1 रन के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति। 61 रन 5 विकेट्स के नुकसान पर 12 ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद 102 रन रिक्वायर्ड 48 बॉल्स में। रिक्वायर्ड रन रेट 12.75 बढ़ता हुआ। काफी बढ़िया फील्ड सजाई हुई है स्कोरिंग विलोज के कप्तान द्वारा, और गेंदबाज उसको बैक करते हुए अपनी फील्ड के अकॉर्डिंगली बॉलिंग की जा रही है। किशोर यादव अपने तीसरे ओवर प्ले कर, हवा में गेंद, वहां पर एक मौका और उसे बेहतरीन तरीके से लपक लिया। दूसरी विकेट वहां पर किशोर यादव को। 6वीं विकेट का पतन। आयुष बुंदेला बड़े शॉट लगाना चाहते थे, बल्ले के बीचों बीच नहीं आई, और वहां पर सीधे हाथ में, विकी के हाथ में लॉन्ग ऑफ पर अपना तीसरा कैच लेते हुए विकी। बेहतरीन फील्डर है, साथ ही साथ अपनी बॉलिंग के जाने जाते हैं अपने फील्डिंग के लिए, और उन्होंने वहां पर दर्शाया क्यों उन्हें एक बेहतरीन फील्डर माना जाता है। दौड़ कर आए लॉन्ग ऑफ से, अच्छा ग्राउंड कवर किया और उसे लपक लिया। आयुष बुंदेला 12 रन बनाकर वापस जाते हुए पवेलियन की तरफ। 2 चौके लगाए उन्होंने। 6वीं विकेट का नुकसान हुआ ओमेगा क्रिकेट क्लब को 61 के स्कोर पर। Yatharth Vashist is the new batter out in the center. 17 matches for Yatharth. He has bowled decently in the first innings. Now he has a job to do with the bat. He's up against Kishore Yadav, whose tail will be up because he has got 2 wickets and conceded only 9 runs of his first 2.1 over that he has bowled. Nicely bowled. Yes and no. Chance of a run out. The fielder at short covers has missed it. He'll come back for the second. So Yatharth has opened his account with a couple of runs to short covers. The required run rate is 13.04. In the block hole, bowling the wide Yorker. Kishore Yadav concedes a single to Teja standing tall, punching off the back foot, extra cover, single coming for Sai Teja. He moves to 16 of 30 balls with the help of 2 boundaries. There will be a huge responsibility on the shoulders of Sai Teja. Slow one. Flicked away. There is no one behind square on the leg side. The keeper running for it. They'll come back for the third. Yes, Teju. Good running between the wickets from Yatharth and Sai Teja. They knew that there's no one behind square on the leg side. आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की किशोर यादव स्लो वन वहां पर चांस मिस किया स्टंप्स को कीपर ने 1 रन के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी करते हुए किशोर यादव 3 ओवर 17 रन 2 विकेट लिए ओमेगा क्रिकेट क्लब 69 रन 6 विकेट के नुकसान पर 94 रन रिक्वायर्ड 42 बॉल्स में किरण यादव अपनी दूसरी ओवर लेकर अच्छी रणनीति के साथ गेंदबाजी की जा रही है स्कोरिंग विलोज के द्वारा एक तरफ से सीमर लगाया हुआ है एक तरफ से स्पिनर अच्छी कप्तानी करते हुए वहां पर स्कोरिंग विलोज के कप्तान किरण यादव अपनी पेस को वेरी कर रहे हैं पिछली गेंद काफी तेज डाली थी उन्होंने और इस बार फ्लाइट किया हवा में गेंद एक मौका वहां पर और बॉलर और शॉर्ट कवर्स के फील्डर की तरफ से कोल्यूजन एक मौका था वहां पर आसान कैच रखने का कॉल नहीं किया दोनों ने और लाइफ मिली वहां पर साई यथार्थ को एक और मौका लेकिन छोटी गेंद थोड़ा पहले गिर गई थी एक शॉर्ट कवर्स के फील्डर के दोनों बल्लेबाज काफी रिस्की शॉट्स खेल रहे हैं Oh, again a missed opportunity this time by the keeper down the leg side the bowler sees the opportunity that the batter was looking to give the bowler the charge so he bowled it wide the keeper couldn't collect that one cleanly to dislodge the base So they are living dangerously out in the center, Yatat and Sai Teja. Flighted one this time, the keeper makes no mistake. The umpire has raised his finger and it's the 7th wicket gone down for the Omega Cricket. They have got a couple of chances in this over, but they have run out of luck. Yatharth stumped by Rahul Yadav, pardon. The keeper making no mistake this time, getting the bails off in a flash to dismiss the 7th batter of the Omega Cricket Club. Yatharth gone for 7 runs of just 6 balls. They're falling like 9 pins at the moment, the Omega Cricket Club. This is all too easy for the scoring Willows at this point of time. They're running over the Omega Cricket Club batters. Vicky back into the attack to ball his last over. 3 overs, 1 made in, 7 runs and 2 wickets for Vicky. The captain calling him to get a couple of wickets to finish this match. Good captaincy from the scoring Willows captain. Starts with a short one outside the off stump. Plays it to deep point for a single. Ramakrishna. Pardons, it was Sai Teja who played it to backward point for a single. Brings Ramakrishna back on strike. Now 87 runs required of 35 balls. The required run rate is well over 14 runs. It's almost 15 now at this point of time. They have an uphill task to achieve. Dot ball this time. The batsman looking to cut that one. अभी तक खाता नहीं खोला है रामकृष्णा ने. बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी होते हुए विक्की की तरफ से कट किया इस दफा और 4 रन मिलेगा वहां पर. कोई मौका नहीं थर्ड मैन के फील्डर के पास. इस दफा थोड़ा सा रूम दिया और रामकृष्णा बैकफुट पर थे. अच्छी तरीके से कट किया गैप में 4 रन के लिए. बेहतरीन शॉट. This should give him a lot of confidence. That was short and wide. The batsman staying on the back foot and cutting it to perfection. The score moves to 80 runs with that boundary. Good comeback. Attacking the stumps. This time fuller in length. That's what all good batters, good bowlers do. Once they see that, the batsman is comfortable playing off the back foot, they ball it fuller, gets the batsman to come forward. Good ball again. Single to extra cover. 7 runs of this over so far. Last ball of the over coming up. Can Vicky get one more? Change in field. The man at short third has been asked to come to short fine leg. On the pads, but it's going down the leg side. Dot ball to finish the over. 15 overs completed. Omega Cricket Club 81 for 7. 82 required of 30 balls. Excellent spell comes to an end from Vicky. 4 overs, 1 made in, 13 runs, 2 wickets. Economy of 3.25. He'll be mighty pleased with that effort, Vicky. Along with his bowling, he has also contributed with 3 catches. It's a perfect game for Vicky today. He'll be mighty pleased with the effort from him. And the captain is exactly what he was looking with his senior pro, Kiran Yadav, to continue. Short third man in place for Kiran. There's a man at point, there's a man at short covers and a man at short mid wicket. On the pads, chance of a run out. Excellent effort from the keeper. He was very quick out of the blocks to attack the ball, but in the end the batsman has made it comfortably. Brings the well said Sai Teja back on strike. Handsomely driven. That was fuller and there was some room. He placed it nicely between the gap at short covers and long off to collect that boundary, Sai Teja. So majestic, so elegant, so pleasing. They need a lot more of this, the Omega Cricket Club, because the required run rate is almost 17 at this point. Kiran Yadav just flighting the ball and giving it some room for Sai Teja. Drives it straight back to the bowler, hits the stumps. Flighted one again. Wow, this is good bowling. This is courageous from side Kiran Yadav. Is not afraid to toss the ball in the air. Dot ball. Good comeback after being hit for a boundary. It's been that kind of a day for the Omega Cricket Club batters that they couldn't capitalize after hitting a boundary. They couldn't rotate the strike. 4 dot balls after hitting a boundary. Dot ball to finish the over. 16 overs completed. It's 86 for 7. Good over from Kiran Yadav. Just 5 runs coming off that over. 77 required of 28 balls. Pardon, 24 balls. Harsha Yadav into the attack. The tall medium pacer into the attack in the 17th over. He's a left arm quick. So there's a lot of variety in the attack for the scoring Willows. They have got left arm spinner, they have got the left arm quick, they have got the right arm pacer, a right arm spinner. So they have covered all the bases. Nice way to start from Harsha Yadav. हवा में गेंद और वो दौड़ती हुई बाउंड्री लाइन की तरफ. कोई फील्डर नहीं वहां पर पॉइंट की दिशा में. आउटसाइड एज लगी वहां पर. इनफील्ड क्लियर किया और बाउंड्री मिली वहां पर रामकृष्णा को. लकी रन्स फॉर द ओमेगा क्रिकेट क्लब. Moral victory for Harsha Yadav. He got the edge, but it luckily, unfortunate for him that it didn't went to the hands of the fielder at point or the short third. Will not be disappointed with that. नहीं दिया, थोड़ा सा अपनी लेंथ खींची. एक रन मिलेगा रामकृष्णा को वहां पर. एक्स्ट्रा कवर के फील्डर के हाथ में खेला सा धीरे से. एक रन लिया और साई तेजा को स्ट्राइक दी. और यहां पर 8वीं विकेट का पतन. साई तेजा क्रॉस द लाइन. बड़ी शॉट खेलना चाहते थे, मिस किया और उसे क्लीन किया वहां पर. हर्षा यादव को मिली अपनी पहली सफलता. सीधी गेंद थी. Sai Teja just looking to play the big hoik across the line, missed it completely, and Harsha Yadav hits the bullseye. The 8th wicket has gone down for the Omega Cricket Club. It's 91 for 8. जानी आए हैं नए बल्लेबाज. एक रन के साथ अपना खाता खोला. ओवर की समाप्ति 17 ओवर के बाद 92. 8 विकेट के नुकसान पर ओमेगा क्रिकेट क्लब एक अच्छी सफल ओवर की समाप्ति. हर्षा अपने पहले ओवर में 1 विकेट हासिल की, 5 रन दिए. किरण यादव आए हैं वापस अपनी आखिरी ओवर लेकर. अच्छी गेंद वहां पर और एक रन आउट का चांस. अच्छी रनिंग वहां पर. Yes and no, but still the batsman had made it comfortably. Ramakrishna back on strike. Nicely flighted, it's in the air, but there's no one. Will they come back for the second? No, they don't. They'll have to settle for a single. Kiran Yadav has been so impressive with the ball. He has kept the batsman honest. Nicely flighted. This time the ball is racing away to deep square leg. There's no one deep there. A couple of runs for the batter, Johnny. Only a wicket that he has got. He would love to get one more here. He knows that the team is on the back foot. All he needs to do is bowl some decent deliveries to get a wicket. 4 runs of the first 4 balls. In the air, and ball is racing away towards the square leg boundary. Will not have enough legs to go all the way. Will they come back for the third? Yes, they do. It's 3 runs. 3 runs for Johnny. The score moves to 99 runs. They're 1 shot away from 100. Last ball of the over coming up. It's flighted one, and it's been played nicely over the bowler's head for a single. With that single, the Omega Cricket Club raced away to 100 in the 18th over. 18 overs completed, 100 for the loss of 8 wickets. Rakshit back into the attack to bowl the penultimate over of the inning. He'll be up against Ramakrishna. Rakshit has been impressive today with the figures of 3 overs, 14 runs and a wicket. In the air, and the keeper makes no mistake. Rahul Yadav, the keeper, who makes no mistake. The second wicket for Rakshit coming in his 4th over. It's 100 for 9, the Omega Cricket Club. It's an off day at the office for the Omega Cricket Club. They were good with the ball initially, but in the latter half of the innings, they have got given away too many runs, and with the ball, they couldn't get a move on today. The last man walking into bat is Gautam. Rakshit with an impressive bowling figures of 3 overs, 14 runs, 2 wickets. Single for Johnny. It's a very good match for the scoring Willows. They have been rocked back with the bat in the first innings. They have been on the back foot, but the batters have responded nicely. And with the ball, it's nearly a perfect game for them. Vicky setting the tone for them, and which was followed by Rakshit and all the other bowlers. Edge, and it's a boundary. No one deep on the third man. Lucky runs for Gautam. Gets the outside edge. Completed. The Omega Cricket Club 108 for 9. Harsha to ball this last over of the innings. He's got a wicket in his first over. This will be his second over. बेहतरीन गेंद वहां पर, धीमी गति की गेंद पड़ने के बाद कांटा बदला. बहुत ही सूझबूझ के साथ गेंदबाजी की जा रही है. ब्लॉक होल में डाली गई गेंद उसे अच्छी तरीके से खेला कवर्स की दिशा में 1 रन के लिए. Just 3 balls left in the innings. It's all one-way traffic in the second innings of the match. With everything going in favor of the scoring Willows. Dot ball. Nicely bowled. It's a wide yorker that Harsha went for, and he nailed that one. Just a single to mid off. Last ball of the innings coming up. 53 required. This time in the slot, the ball is racing away towards the cow corner region. But the fielder from long on will cut it off. Vicky the man there. So they get a couple of runs to finish the innings. Match summary. The scoring Willows